From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Digging in, it's the speedy fielder, Jacob Young. Up and in, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, Ahmed Rosario.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Just off the inside edge. The wind of the pitch. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 2 outs. Missed with a changeup and a full count out.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And towing the slab in this one, Jake Irvin. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
To the right side, Low. And he takes it himself for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw into third. He's in there.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, first, less than 2 outs. Some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly.
He goes down looking. Here's Mookie Betts now. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a soft liner out to left field, and that's a fair ball. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through a big spot. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 run across. Betts headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Abrams. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Top of the second. And now up for Washington, James Wood.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Looped that one in there for the knock. Got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
And now, Keibert Ruiz. Next offering way upstairs. That's hard hit in the line. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's 1 away. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals.
Stone Garrett.
Man at first, 1 away. Hit on the ground might be 2. They get 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the second, at the plate, Michael Conforto.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
On the ground, right side. Rosario tosses to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one missed. On the ground to third. Over to Lowe. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Next to the dish is Freddie.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Freeman hits it in the air. Wood coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the 3rd inning. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Liner snagged it first. And now the veteran third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There can be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
In the air to left down the line. Hernandez puts it away. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in LA as we go to the last of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. In the air, right side, Garrett. Sizing this one up. Pulls it in, and there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. And that misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. 2 outs, base is empty. Falling behind 2-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. His 14th of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. That's to 3rd. Send to 1st, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and now up for Washington, I'm Rosario. And that's outside, and the count's even at 2. And that's outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Next pitch is downstairs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one ripped. And that is a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2. 2 down, base is empty. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, C.J. Abrams.
2-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and
He's been swinging it really well lately. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Next to hit, James Wood. And
2.
it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
outside, straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And ball four, two aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. 2-1 now. Just missed.
Oh, they have a hard time out there now and wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Next offering misses down and away.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And stat for you, Boog, they're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Will Smith to the plate. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Settles under it and makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. And a ball evens the count. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High in the air, out to right. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Up now for Washington, Stone Garrett. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. The squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. Everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Up the middle, Betts. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. Paul DeYoung digging in for the Nationals. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Now pitching for the
Jose A. Ferrer will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
James Outman digs in now. 1-1 now. On the ground, right side. Rosario fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Now, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
No.
one just misses.
2-2.
Headed towards the corner. Garrett on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Up next,
And stepping
for the
in
Dodgers,
is the speedy
second
Hae-Sung
baseman,
Kim.
Hae-Sung Kim.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Abrams tosses the first. That is the inning. Top 6. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Jacob Young. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now up for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. And there's a ball. Next
Ball
pitch
3.
is outside. 3-1 now. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now Nathaniel Lowe. Swings and misses. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Muncy digs in.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. Makes the turn and head for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Mookie now. Swing and a ground ball on to first. And Betts is set down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar
Runner at third,
Hernandez.
2 away. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Man at first, and up next for Los Angeles, Michael Conforto. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. And that's a little bit high. And the count now even up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is downstairs, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
As he fouls it away. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Sia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
C.J. Abrams.
He swings and fouls one off. The 2-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Ruled a swing. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Keibert Ruiz. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So a man aboard, and now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. The Dodgers up big in this one here, the top half of inning number 7. And the next pitch is way outside. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jay Hers.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now, James Outman. That's in there. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Now it's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim.
Hae-Sung Kim.
delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that drops in for a strike. In the dirt, but kept close. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Just missed. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
First and second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. And it's fouled away. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kirby Yates.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Washington, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
1-2.
And now Paul DeYoung. Base hit center field. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Jacob Young. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 2 on with 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's going to be Nathaniel Lowe.
Drive.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's out to center field. Kim makes the catch, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, How much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of...
Oh, that got away from him. And he's reaching a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefit.
Yeah. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swung on, belted. Going back. Just missed it. So a man aboard. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Michael Conforto will climb in. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. James Outman, the next to hit.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. The other way, and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one ripped into right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Betts scores. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's a base hit, run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Jorge Lopez comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, to the score.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Hesung Kim. Now one fouled off, 2-2. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And down on strike. Good job at damage control right there. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the bat will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, not in time. He's safe. Man at first, nobody out. And now James Wood. Swings through that. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Kirby Yates with the strikeout. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy sizes this one up. 2 down. Last chance for the Nats in this one. Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. Abrams off of first with 2 away. On its way to the corner, Conforto. Long run on his horse. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.